Thank you. I congratulate the rapporteur on this excellent report. The only change that I would make is to the title. I think there should be some extra words added, because it's not just lessons learned, it's actions to be taken. And that's important because the report sets out some very useful steps for the future, even although the ground war against Daesh appears to be being won. I was drawn to one paragraph in particular of this report, and that's paragraph 13, where it points out that Daesh has been named one of the richest terrorist groups in the world, and I know the rapporteur mentioned this. I don't think it matters that it may have spent most of its money on payments to the fighters that it uses. The point made by the report is that it was able to mass earnings from the territory it controlled, which has made intercepting the flow more difficult, but also means that the actions on the ground should continue. The use of Iraqi and especially Syrian independent traders and the involvement of the Syrian state potentially in exploiting the oil extracted is to be deplored. For me, personally, a great distress has been created by the robbing and looting of cultural artifacts. I am an archaeologist by background. That is, when they are not being destroyed. And these have almost certainly gone into private hands where we need to do all we can to get them back. But more importantly, their total context has been lost. Now, I'm not sure what we can do to stop this, except to work hard to do it, and to drive Daesh out of its homeland. Reading this report brings home to me how porous the system is for controlling the global spread of funds for Daesh and other territories. This report has a long list of things which the UN, the Council of Europe and individual countries must do. Daesh's task is actually the more simple one. It's the simple one of transferring money about. But the task of intercepting and stopping those funds is actually much more difficult. The rapporteur has also pointed out the use of social media used by Daesh to facilitate payments, and we need to think about how we can use that to stop social media being used in this way. But I wish this report the best of luck, and I really do emphasize that countries and organizations should take its recommendations and to implement them as quickly as possible.